Last night I was having one of those days where you just couldn't sleep, so I started doom scrolling Instagram Reels and I came across this video. It's a video of a streamer called Nickeh30. He's Canadian, so it's like pronounced A as in how you doing, eh? I guess. And I see people are clowning him because he's 30 years old and does not have a wife or kids, even though he's like this massively successful gaming streamer. Now, the thing that I want you to understand is a lot of these absolute morons in the comments don't realize that life is a process and it's different for every single person. Now, yes, sure, he's successful and may have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, which would allow him to go experience a lot more things in life than someone like me or you. But it doesn't change the fact that the guy is just human like the rest of us. Maybe he does not have a wife and kids because he just didn't meet the right person. Like, having a wife and kids isn't this thing that's like easily acquired, and when it is easily acquired, those families tend to fall apart pretty easily. Having a wife and kids means you have to meet someone and start spending years connecting with that person and developing a true relationship with that individual. Then you can get to that point. You know, like they make it seem like, especially in modern days, like couples are flourishing or something and marriages are flourishing, but bro, that's just not the case. A lot of women that you come across nowadays are gold diggers or attention seekers, and a lot of dudes are out here only trying to get box. They're only trying to get as much puss as they possibly can because people in modern society are shallow. That's just the reality. So I want to play this and I'm gonna pause it a few times in between and just kind of give my opinion. So check this out.
Said, Nick, how's it feel to be 30, single, no wife, and no kids? He donated with the 2. How's it feel to be unhappy with your life that you're donating to a streamer to try to make them feel bad? It didn't work, by the way.
So this is the first thing that I want to pause here and talk about. The person who commented that is obviously jealous to some degree. Most times when you see someone leave, like especially go to lengths like this where they're donating money just to leave a mean-spirited comment, it's because that most times you have something that they want. Like, that's just the reality. I did a video recently where someone someone that knew me in real life actually attacked me and basically said that the comic that I am working on is garbage, it's a waste of time and all of that. And then come to find out, when I speak to his mom and dad, they just admit to me that yeah, their own son is just very, very jealous. It's a video on the channel. Apparently he's a big Mushoku Tensei fan too, and we got into like this kind of a spat. But anyway, my point is that most times when people try to put you down, it's because they're jealous. They're jealous in some way. I'm gonna do a shameless plug for a second here. Actually, like, this is one of the characters. Well, this is the main antagonist of season 1, I would say. I did like a before and after where I went and I reworked her disguise. So I found that, you know, this wasn't good enough, so I redid it. And then this is just a quick glimpse of a page that I was working on recently too. That was pretty fun. And anyway, people who try to bring you down when you're doing something different than them, most times it's because they what's the word, envious, you know, and that's their way of coping. So the guy who originally sent that donation is 100% trying to make him feel bad because he feels bad about himself. Does it bother Nick though? I believe it did, and you'll see why in a second.
And wasting your time, like, you must not be pretty happy with your life, bro. I'm not donating to your stream, dude. And now you're banned from my chat.
So him banning him from the chat it could be taken in 2 ways, but I think most people kind of see through it. It's a mean-spirited comment, and sometimes these things catch you off guard, so you feel it a bit. It may not be like enough for you to act outwardly about it, but You know, he's kind of staying calm and all of that, but the fact that he bans the guy is kind of confirmation that it kind of hurts or bothers him to some degree. If it didn't at all, he would just let him exist in the chat. He'd just be like, listen, if you want to think that, you want to believe that, I don't really care. You know, me personally, I would say life is just different for everyone. Like, I turned 30 in February this year, and I haven't gotten officially married yet, like the traditional marriage. Like, my wife and I, we are common law, but I would love to give her the wedding that she deserves. It's just that in my life, I was not able to get to the point of getting that type of financial stability to do those types of things. Most of my money is wrapped up in medical supplies and stuff for my granddad, and you know, it's, as I said, everyone's life is different. And it's part of the reason why we don't have kids yet either. And we've been together for so long. We've been together for like, what, 8 years? You know, so it's just that, it just is what it is. Everyone's life is different. So let me get into the rest of this here.
And you're wrong. You're incorrect, by the way. And it's just like, why are you saying that, bro? Like, what? Why are you so unhappy that you gotta try to bring someone else down? It literally is. I mean, it doesn't affect me. Like, dude, I've read way worse.
Yeah, that's okay. I understand what he's saying, yeah, but I'm pretty sure it does bother him a bit.
Like, I've been reading way worse for 10 years now since I've been doing content. But it's like, I hope if you're not happy with you, I wish you all the best. And that's why I'm like, hey, you can get on ban, bro. Just send me an email. Nothing personal. I don't hold any grudges.
Okay, so that's like the end of the short, but most of the people in the comments were going after him and saying things like, oh yeah, he's definitely insecure, and he's just one of these sad losers that is 30 something years old and all he does is play video games all day. Like, the thing I gotta say to that is, fuck every single one of you guys. Like, if the guy is happy doing what he is doing, so what? As long as he's not hurting anyone, as long as he's not being like an absolute scumbag like Logan Paul or Mr. Beast, causing all of this controversy all of the fucking time, then who cares? Leave the guy alone. Like, to me, I think people go and they spend energy on people like Nickeh30 over here instead of going after people who actually deserve it. Like, you look at the iShow Speeds who ran scams in the past. You look at the Chris Tysons, the EDPs, the James Charles. You got actual monsters on these platforms, and people are going after someone who just wants to play video games. It's just so stupid to me, you know. So all in all, I just wanted to kind of give like my quick thoughts about this small video. I have no idea if this was recent or not, but I still think my points are very, very much relevant. If that guy enjoys himself and he's happy, then who cares, man? If he's in the market looking for the right person to settle down with, it's literally none of your business. He's not a vlogging channel, I don't think. You know, he's not a person that's constantly live streaming his real life and his dating life or anything like that. So why does it matter so much to you? You know what I mean? And to me, you know what's actually hilarious too? I'm pretty sure the guy who posted that donation to try and put him down is probably single too. So you're single and probably don't have as much money as the Nick guy over here. You know, so anyway, if you'll agree with my take, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you disagree, and well, I don't know what you would disagree on here, but then it doesn't really matter to me. But everybody else have a good rest of your day. Okay, later.